Alrighty, gamers, let's get into it. This is Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomizer. This is more practice runs for my race tomorrow with JupiterClimb. If you guys don't know who JupiterClimb is, an amazing, talented, super good speedrunner of Castlevania games. Got second place in our most recent randomizer tournament for Symphony of the Night. So definitely really good at the game. My goal as someone who is currently undefeated in randomizer tournaments that I've entered, my goal is to, win the race, obviously. Even though this isn't like a tournament, it's just an exhibition match. I still want to win. I got a little bit of pride in my ability to speedrun this game, after all. If I were to lose, by the way, I wouldn't be that surprised. Jupiter's amazing. But as somebody who has been good at the game for a long time, it's in my best interest to try and win the race. So it'll be fun regardless of what happens. I'm going to be... By the time this video comes out, the race has probably already happened. If not, it's happening today. It's probably already happened if I were to guess by the time this video comes out. But that race will also end up on YouTube, so stay tuned for that if you want to see the race on YouTube. Yo, this cape is sick. I love it when the colors just match up properly on the outside and on the inside. It's just nice because they don't always do that. This sword is kind of weak, but it has a good hitbox, which is strange. There's very few swords in the game that are like that. Oh my... Do I have the duplicator equipped? Is that what? No, wow. But I have a library card in inventory. They're just doing a lot of damage. I just have no defenses. That's crazy. All right, I have to be careful here. Yo, see you later, Kiwi. Have a good one. But yeah, this is the Symphony of the Night Randomizer. All the items, all the relics and stuff are randomized throughout the game. I opened the menu during the cutscene? Or right before the cutscene started, I guess? Must have been frame perfect. Holy crap. Oh, I was using the Baudelaire. That's why. The Baudelaire has a good hitbox, but has terrible attacking stats until you've been playing the game for like 10 hours. That makes sense. Ah! Oh! By the way, literally trying to speedrun the video game. Necklace of J is our first item. Turquoise, that's fine. We can sell that in the shop. Ring of Vlad is our first relic. Okay. The goal of the speedrun, obviously, is to finish the game as fast as we can. The way we're going to be doing that is by collecting all 5 of those Vlad relics. You can see in the tracker about the height where the tip of my hat is where we're going to find those Vlad relics. We need all 5 to enter the final boss fight with Dracula, but we also need the Holy Glasses in order to enter the second castle where Dracula is. Firebrand is actually a pretty good starting weapon. Plus we have Jewel, Necklace of J, we have some money. Twilight Cloak, that's going to give us a little extra defense as well. So we're actually doing pretty okay on items. I'm going to wait until after I collect this item before I menu because there's one more item I could possibly get, and it's just a lunch. All right. So put that on, put that on. All right. We're looking okay. Pretty decent starting gear. Firebrand is okay. The issue with fire as an element is that fire is pretty much one of the worst elemental damages in the game. Like, a lot of enemies will resist fire. Cerberus, for example, absorbs fire, so you heal Cerberus if you fight it with any fire attacks. So fire isn't like the best, but it'll be fine for early game until I find a better weapon. Plus, I could supplement it by using spells like Tetra Spirit here. Nice. That attack also is underutilized, I would say. The quarter circle forward and then attack when holding the Firebrand, that special attack, if all of the fireballs connect, they all separately do damage, and they can connect all at the same time and do like massive amounts of damage. So if the enemy's hitbox is big enough, you can make those little fireballs all come in at the same time and do a bunch of damage. It's really, really cool. It's one of the few special attacks that are actually like worth using in this game for the additional damage buff. A lot of the other like special attacks that weapons have, it's like it does like 10% extra damage, Whereas like each one of those fireballs does like normal damage of like the sword swing, pretty much. I'll just skip over these guys. So it definitely makes it worth it to use in particular scenarios if you can get them all to hit. That's Echo of Bat. I think I'm going to skip it for now because I don't need it right this second. It is useful to have for the getting to Spike Breaker, but I don't need it to get to Spike Breaker necessarily, so I'm going to skip it. And it doesn't like help me immediately right now, so. So next up is going to be the shop, but it's going to take us a little while to get there. We got to traverse the marble gallery. We will be coming back to this clock room later as well. Hopefully we're on a good cycle. It's going to depend on how long we take in the library, honestly, whether or not we're on a good cycle by the time we come back. Also, if we just find, like, Bat in the library, that's going to change our route up a decent amount. But yeah, by the time we get through the library, we need to find at least something that opens up more of the castle, because that's pretty much the end point for the beginning part of the game. Because you need more relics to progress past that point, like something. Whether it's a Leap Stone, Gravity Boots, Bat, Jewel of Open. Just something that gives us access to more options. Nice. The other thing that would be nice is if I had a shield. I'd be able to shield dash, which would speed up our movement a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's only slightly faster. Asafune. That's one of the best weapons in the game, so that's cool. The only downside is it lowers our defense a lot. Our defense is pretty okay right now, though, so maybe it'll even out. I'm at 2 defense instead of 0. Let's go. The eyeball in the background would have been a cool boss. Yeah, it's just there for the ambience of the game, so. Just a little Easter egg. So I would appreciate if it was used, for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. One shot, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Asafune is another weapon with a really good special attack. Does so much damage. It's only slightly worse than the Masamune. The Masamune is just a better version of the Asafune, but, you know, it is what it is. You can make the green slashes come out if you press back, then forward, then attack quickly. And that's pretty good. Has a better hitbox, does a little bit more damage. If you're able to do it, great. Ooh, Shaman Shield drop. That's great. Jewel of Open is out here. I am not stoked about that, because when you're using Jewel of Open as your only relic to progress, it usually means that the progression is going to be really slow and painful and annoying. So I'm hoping that we find like Bat or something else to help supplement our movement. Because if we go to the caverns, which is pretty much where you want to go after getting Jewel of Open, you basically want to go to the caverns after that. But if that's where we have to go next with like no movement, that's going to be pretty rough. I guess I technically could go to Castle Keep instead, but that's only one relic check in Castle Keep that's available, and that takes a while to get there, so it's tough. The statistical option, like statistically best option, is to go to the caverns because you have 2 to 3 possible checks in the caverns versus the 1 that's in the Castle Keep, but the caverns just take longer though, so I don't know. It's tough to say what's the right call. They're both kind of slow options, which is why it's not amazing and why I would rather have other movement options to either help speed up those routes or to just create a different route that I can choose. Literally nothing here. Wow. Unfortunate. I have money. Yeah, we're good. I don't need to collect every last extra dollar. Oh, that does a one-shot? I always forget how durable these Durons are. This is going to have to be something, otherwise we're kind of in a bad spot, I feel like. Come on. I have another one?
I'm interested in this.
Holy symbol. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Mana Prisms are cheap, which is good. Maulblung is in the shop. Medusa Shield is in the shop. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to buy Medusa Shield. And then buy Mana Prisms. I can only get 4.
Farewell for now.
Kind of wish I had more money. Oh well. Yeah, interesting shop for sure. But not the best. I should put the Medusa Shield on now. Yeah, that's fine. Because now I can use the shield to help do additional damage as well. And it helps me move faster, so it's a little bit better. Like, versus these Durons here, I don't have to hit them twice now. I can hit them with the shield to kill them. Well, I'm supposed to hit them with the shield. Oh, my God. I really, 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 really don't want to go fine, to the caverns, but I think I will. Statistically, it's the best option, so I just have to do it. The issue is if Castle Keep has like Bat or something like that, this is like a really bad like split in routing, where if I was doing a race right now, this would make me very nervous. Because if the opponent chooses the other option and it ends up just being the right option, even though statistically speaking I'm more likely to find the best option here, it's just no fun. It's just no fun. It's no fun to just guess wrong and get punished for it, but it is what it is. That's racing the randomizer sometimes. Sometimes you can win by just guessing correctly, and that's okay. At least we got the spaghetti. True. Absolutely delicious. What do you think the green stuff is in the spaghetti? I'm guessing spinach, but it's like a lime green. Maybe they just chose that bright colored green just so it'll show up better. But my guess is spinach. Oh, it wasn't a library card. I wanted it to be a library card. At least I could breathe underwater. Ooh, Ring of Ares. Well, if you put it like that. I mean, my defense is 0 now, but I'll be able to move and attack and do a lot of damage. Like, I just one-shot Scylla. Stop hitting me, please. That does a lot of damage. Help. Oh, no. All right, we're going to save the game after this. Oh, I guessed correctly and got rewarded. Let's go. That could have easily gone bad for us if we didn't find something here. Oh, buddy, oh boy. Sometimes you just got to guess correctly. Duh. Just guess right, smiley face. So this opens up a lot of options for us. We need to go get the gold ring, actually, right now, which is right above us. It's kind of slow to fly up there, but I think I'm just going to do that anyways, because the other alternative is to, like, go around. There's, like, a room on the left side of this room that's, like, just another pillar, but you can, like, walk up it with stairs. It's just kind of slow. Coconut cape? I mean, sometimes. It changes colors. It went from bad to bat? True. Don't need a fire boomerang. Karma coin. Any gamblers in the chat? Okay. So the way that this randomizer preset works is that you're guaranteed to find a gold ring here, which is good because we need gold ring and silver ring in order to get to the holy glasses. Essentially, the progression items aren't randomized, but the progression relics are. So that's good. We needed to do this, and finding flight here was a great way to make sure that we didn't have to come back to the caverns later. So since we're doing this, we should probably full clear the caverns. Oh, but we might need to come back because of Merman statue anyways. So that's interesting. Very interesting. I still don't have a library card, right? Did I find a library card in this seed? I genuinely cannot remember because my brain is slowly turning into mush. Still recovering from that. Oh my goodness. I'm recovering from a cold, so sometimes my brain doesn't do the brain things that it's supposed to. But I just got a Varda, so I don't really care. Smiley face. Boom. Now we're going to do a bajillion damage, and now it doesn't even matter what we use for damage, because we just win. I save split this, right? Yeah. Which means I have to come back there later to open the shortcut. Library card right here. Boom. Never mind. I lied. It was nothing. Let's go. That's why you do the save split. So the idea is that you save the game, you go to an item or a location, and you check what it is. And if it's not what you need, you just reset the game. And it warps you back to where you were before you did all that stuff, where the save is. So that's cool. I do need to grab the Varda again, which means I probably shouldn't have put it on. I just got excited. I was like, ooh, shiny. Shiny new weapon. Or new equipment. So I just put it on without thinking. Castle entrance. Oh yeah, I could have done that, huh? I can do it actually later, and it doesn't... It's actually usually better to do it later. Combining it alongside... because I had no MP. Combining it alongside the castle or that relic isn't that good for us. Because I don't need another relic for this section. Oh, actually, I guess if it was Merman statue, that kind of sucks. But that's like a one particular relic. So if it is Merman statue, I guess I'm kind of punished. But the issue is I had no MP. Well, I had 4 mana prisms. Maybe it's worth it then. I don't know. So the only way that is the right thing to do is if that's Merman statue, I guess. So maybe you're right. It's a tough call. I think so long as it's not Merman statue, checking it later is better because I'll have more MP when I go check it, so it'll be faster. And I need to go do castle... sorry, All Rock, or what is it called? The castle entrance later because it goes to Alchemy Lab. Oh, I forgot to put on the Varda, too. There we go. That would have been a lot faster with the Varda on. Okay, this is interesting. Pog question mark? I would hold off on any pogs for the current moment. The odds of anything important being there are so low that I think I'm going to ignore it for now and do it later. So I think the plan is once I go get holy glasses, I'll go from holy glasses over to get check Merman statue. Hopefully I have a library card by then. Come on, don't do this to me, game. Bro, I'm getting owned. Stop. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. Let's go ahead and I think for now, yeah, we'll do this. Hope that the shield is powerful enough to kill some of these enemies like that. Interesting. Interesting. No library card, however, is really annoying. Yeah, no library card makes this kind of bad. Oh well. We have enough MP that we can make it back on a full tank. Marsil! That's... We didn't really need it, but it's really good. Wow. The Moonrod special, yeah, is kind of slow, but it is cool. You are correct. Moonrod is a really cool weapon, but it's not very good. But it's cool. Come on, stop getting hit. Marcel, however, has a hitbox that lasts for 7 years after you throw it out there, which is why it's really good. It does really good damage. I have a Varda and an Ares, so it's boosted like crazy. Ugh, unfortunate. I'm not honestly very confident about this route, but it's not the worst I've ever done. Another Marcel drop. How lucky am I? I guess the Varda does increase my luck by 20, but like, man, that's crazy. Because those guys, they don't have very common drop rates, if I remember correctly. It's not like that rare for their common drop, but it's not that common either. We could save split here and then check Merman statue now. I think we probably should, because if it's yeah, because if it's not, because it could be missed. If mist is there, that's like a huge punish, and we like lose pretty much if this was a race. Because my idea was like, oh, we'll save it for later. Like, I'll check it after checking holy glasses. But the issue is I can't get holy glasses until I get mist. And if mist is at Merman's or holy symbol where Merman statue opens up, then that's just like huge time loss. So I think I have to do it. But from there, though, where do I go? I'm using a save split, but I think it might even be in my best interest to just go to Alrox's quarters, maybe? From there? Oh, that's actually not a terrible idea, actually. I can go from Holy Symbol, fly up, go to Auroch's quarters, get the warp back to castle entrance, do all the castle entrance shenanigans, come back. Oh my god. Go back to Auroch's quarters and then finish that up. Get Silver Ring. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's not that bad. So I think we're gonna do it. Also crazy that there's just a relic hidden behind a breakable floor like this. Like I know it. Oh, library card, library card, library card, library card. Let's go! Okay, that opens up some options for us now. We can warp back to the library once we get missed. Which if this is missed, I'm going to feel like the biggest brain gamer of all time. I'm going to feel like I gamed like 7,000 years into the future. If I predicted that this is actually missed, I'm about to Jimmy Neutron brain blast all over the screen and get demonetized. Well, it's not missed, but I did need to grab that, which is actually kind of bad for us now that I think about it. Because otherwise I could have save split. No, I'm not save splitting a library card. No, I'm not save splitting a library card. I think library carding here could be good, but the issue is I don't have mist, and then I have to get back to the library at that point. So it's not like the best for us, but it's not the worst. So yeah, we go back up. Again, wishing I can go up but fast. I just want to go up but fast. Unfortunately, we don't have gravity boots, so we have to go up but slow. All right. So yeah, we go Aurochs, we check Coliseum, grab the warp to entrance, do entrance check with a save split, reload, do oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I have an idea. I think this will work out. This seed kind of sucks no matter what, because it was an early Jewel of Open seed, but man, oh man, is this kind of rough. Honestly, I think I did it in the right order regardless, because otherwise I would have had to backtrack through the caverns twice to do this route. So I basically did the right amount of backtracking by doing this. I think I unironically, or unintentionally, I mean, kind of figured out like a somewhat optimal route for this scenario. Oh, I need to grab... Oh, no. I have to remember to grab gravity boots. Is this fine? Because it's not going to lock us out of the clock room. I'm so glad I remembered to check. We have to do this because we haven't done this yet. It's just so weird for me to do this now. Well... I shouldn't have done that. I should have just skipped it. Moonstone I don't even think is necessary. We have just better gear. But I wanted to grab it because I like Moonstone. There we go. Clock stayed open for us. So we're good there. I'm actually kind of... This route is really unique. I don't know if it's that good, but it's pretty unique. That was a great sword. Don't need that. I already have my one library card, so I don't think I'm going to get greedy with any item checks. I think we're just going to go straight to where we need to and just hope that that's good enough. Oh my god. I'm doing it. I literally said it'd be faster to do this later. So I'm just going to do it later. I said it last seed to skip a relic if it was there would be faster because I can just get it with mist later. Because I'm going to come back here with mist at some point. I have to in order to get holy glasses. So I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing that I said I would do. Moonstone is safer than Ring of Ares? True, and it still does increase my stats. You know what? When you put it like that, I think you are big brain. And... We now warp to Castle Entrance, which is the next warp. So we're spending the minimal amount of time warping, which makes this route even better, which is funny. Because each warp animation costs like 10 seconds or something like that. We have the Castle Entrance, which we still need to check. I'm going to save split for it, because this is a good save split. I need to refill my MP anyways. I'm starting to see the matrix for this seed. I think I've stumbled upon the optimal route, which makes me feel so smart, even though I kind of did it on accident. And our MP is looking pretty good. Not bad. Messing up these wing smashes, but whatever. It's fine, because here I want to get the boost. What was that? Don't hit me with the owl. It was a poison cloud. I don't need that. Okay. Don't need that. Warp back using the save split technology that we showed off earlier. Multiverse of Madness? You mean Morbius? That's the only movie that's airing right now, I'm pretty sure, is Morbius by law. So, what the hell is save split? I save the game, and then I reset back to where I saved if I don't find what I need. So it skips me having to backtrack through the castle entrance again, because I already saved where I need to be. Doctor... That's just an alternate spelling of Morbius. So we're talking about the same movie, yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Oh, big lag. Leapstone, okay. That is big for us because we do need to go up right now. And the fastest way to go up is with gravity boots, but Leapstone is not that bad. Leapstone is a good alternative. I can't believe I bonked there. My life is over. Dummy would never think of that. It's a strat that we, as a community, kind of collectively came up with. There's miss. All right. Now the question is, what's my... Oh, yeah, I'll do this. Sure. That's fine. This isn't that bad, I think, right? What's my... Yeah, I think I should be on a good clock cycle. I kind of have to go fast. But I should be able to make it to Aurochs's quarters on a good clock cycle. If I didn't have a good clock cycle, I would need to warp to Aurochs's quarters, I think, would be the optimal play. Come on. Yeah, we're definitely on the cycle. We're good. Look at that. Nice. This route is interesting. There's definitely backtracking, but I feel like the seed was going to force backtracking no matter what. But I'm kind of liking this route. Oh, come on. So now we get the Vlad relic. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Don't be like that. Which is fine. Yeah, we could have gotten this on the way back with, oh, I don't have enough MP. That's the only downside. So I need to refill my MP anyways, actually, which is kind of good. So this was an MP refill on top of getting this item, which we needed to get. This skips the Minotaur and Werewolf boss fight, which is good for us. Although those two MP usages, or the mist usages, took half of my MP because mist is such a... It's such a greedy movement option sometimes as far as MP goes. It takes 20 to do a full mist, and 20 MP is a lot. That's like 3 wing... That's 4 wing smashes, actually. Because each wing smash... No, it's 2. I'm stupid. I don't know how to do math. It's 2.5 wing smashes. Because each wing smash is 8. I'm sorry. Math is hard. I don't need this warp. What am I doing? I literally, 1, already have the warp, and 2... It's a waste of time. I don't need any items. I should stop checking these. I'm in race mode. I'm in gamer mode. I'm trying to have big brain gamer mode activate right now. And for the most part, I think we've routed this pretty well. And my execution hasn't been too bad. We've been doing well on, I think the menus are honestly the worst things we've done so far, as far as like executing perfect menus. I should have enough MP to make it here and back, especially because the boss fight, I'm going to get some MP back. In the meanwhile, I guess doing a little bit of shield dashing won't hurt. Okay. Missed? Bruh. The attack here is cool with Marcel. The issue is that the Marcel is just better if you just jump and spam the attack. So there's like no reason to ever use the special attack with the Marcel because it's just better in every scenario to use just jumping and attacking, which is unfortunate. Keep of Zoe again? Okay. This was in the same spot as the last seed, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Onyx. Oh, we need to go back to the library at some point anyways, right? But we don't have the library card still, right? Am I smoking crack? I keep thinking I have a library card, but I don't think I do. I do have mana prisms, however, which I will use here for sure. Because I'm going to run out of MP. So, yeah, I have a meal to... Oh, I have two?! When did I get two library cards? What? When did I get the second one? Oh, I think I misplayed then by not using one of them by now. I think the right play is the library card. I think. And then buy mana prisms?
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Where are you? That's fine. All right. So now the play is I'm going to put Marcel on my side hand and then mana prisms on my main. We have 15. That should get us through pretty much the rest of the game if I'm good at spacing them out. I'm going to save that... oh my god, I'm bad at the game. I'm going to save that second mana prism for... Or sorry, second library card for when we grab Holy Glasses. Not too bad. Yeah, when did I get that second library card? That's wild. Watch, another library card right here. No, but it's more money. Nothing, okay. So I'm going to save the money there, and then once I library card the second time, that's when I'm going to buy more mana prisms. Just to optimize the money. Or, sorry, the time spent going to the shop. Whatever, dude. And as long as I can, like, do a quick MP refill here, I'm going to do that instead of using the mana prisms. Actually, with the extra 15, I should be good. I never checked this! Because I didn't have flight when I did. Let me do that now. Not that it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because I could have done it later, and it would have been exactly the same. Because all I need right now is Holy Glasses. Okay. That's wild. This... I still need to do Fire of Bat as well. And all of... Oh. Oh, I have to do this now, huh? So we have to go do Fire of Bat, all of Castle Keep, warp back to Alrox's quarters, then get Holy Glasses, then warp from the library, then library card, warp to Castle Keep, win the game? I guess. Is tomorrow a rando race? Yes, we're going to be racing Guarded OG. It's myself and JupiterClimb. I had one in my inventory before Death took my stuff away, and I completely forgot. That's a huge misplay. Oh, well. What the? Another library card right here calling it. Okay, never mind. But another Mana Prism's cool, I guess. Gives me one extra, but I need that 100%. Stopwatch is by far just like you just should have it if you have access to it. You should just have it. It's always worth having. You guys want to see some good ass movement? Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. Also, it's impossible on emulator. I'm calling it now. Almost. Literally patched out in emulator. Calling it now. It was pretty okay. Yo, what's up, Ringmaster? All right.
Tribute.
Another Vlad.
You
Barkeep.
steal men's souls and make them
15
your
months. Thank you so much, dude. How you been? I hope you've been well. Uh-oh. All right, didn't get hit. No punish. We're good. No, I did the All Rocks Warp earlier. It's definitely open. Smiley face. It is definitely open, yeah. And that's everything. All right. It's telling me that I didn't check Spirit Orb. I definitely checked Spirit Orb. It was nothing. Yeah, because it was Echo. Yeah. So we're good there. So we got to get glasses now, which is that. And then we warp, and then we win. Yeah. Pretty, honestly, for a Jewel of Open first seed, this is not that bad. 42 minutes to get Holy Glasses and finish the entire first castle? That's actually really good. Has there been any new tech found because of Randomizer? I think the answer is yes, but I can't tell you exactly what that tech is. I think it's helped more people play the game, and more people have like started working towards optimizing some things. Like I know Talik has come up with ideas while running the rando that have been implemented into like 90% and stuff. So. Nintendo pulled a Nintendo and copyright claimed 500 videos that happen to be DKC soundtrack. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into my playlist then to see if any of my stuff is DKC and remove it if that's the case. Thanks for the heads up, Kaiba. Is Soulsteel Mano Werewolf relatively new? Kind of. So back in 2015, somebody was doing it. Ben Otten, who had the world record at the time, was doing it, but it was considered to be inconsistent. Too inconsistent to do it. What am I doing? You got me talking about SotN lore, and I love talking about SotN lore. Where's my Mana Prism or library card? I love talking about SotN speedrunning lore. Hello? 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 I'm blind? They're at the bottom, of course. What was I saying? Yeah, so Ben Otten was doing it back in 2015, but the rest of people who were speedrunning were like, that seems kind of inconsistent. Because if you crit or if your strength is the wrong level, you'll not get this thing to work. But we also didn't really fully understand how like RNG and stuff works in SotN. We still kind of don't. Nobody really knows how RNG works. But it seems like if you do the same thing while loading from the same save file, you kind of get the same results for major RNG moments in the game, at least some of them. So your strength and stuff seems to usually be tied to, or your stats usually seem to be tied to your save file when you start the game. So it just means that it's more consistent than we thought. Like for me, I only miss the Minotaur and Werewolf double kill using Soul Steal like 1 out of like 20 times. I'll still miss it. Like if it fails, I lose over a second. So that's why it's considered so punishing and why a lot of people didn't want to go for it for a long time, because you lose a second if you fail it or if you get unlucky. But it saves like, it's like less than a half a second if you do the trick. But we're at the point now where Symphony of the Night, any percent is like so optimized that that half a second really matters. So in the current landscape of Symphony of the Night speedrunning, it's worth going for, in my opinion. Especially because it's like pretty consistent. It's more consistent than we originally thought, which makes it pretty good. Also, let me make sure I put these back on. Nice. Yeah, 46 minutes entering the second castle with 1 relic left and a seed that was Jewel of Open first. I feel pretty okay about this. I think I routed this jank-ass seed as best as I could until I realized I was missing a library card. Because I think I could have library carded at after what's it called? After checking Granfalloon, after killing Granfalloon, and that would have been technically better. But I think my route ended up being pretty on par with that. All things considered. I still checked everything pretty efficiently. I think I might have been like lost a minute compared to like doing the other library card route, but it is what it is. I'm not too upset about it. Plus, if this is just like the last relic, we're kind of in a good spot. And we'll be done in like 50 minutes, which is a pretty good time. Both of these seeds are likely going to be sub-hour that we've done today. So that's pretty good. That makes me feel good about this. I don't know. Is Granfalloon a reference to that? Because I know they made a lot of literary references for the bosses and enemies' names in this game. Like, obviously, Cthulhu, for example, is named after Cthulhu. Ring of Fëanor is a Tolkien reference, if I remember correctly. As well as, like, a few other, like, weapon names are Tolkien stuff, so... Yeah, my internet is being super doo-doo today. Sorry about that. Cthulhu, yes. Chrysogrim is a notable one. Wait, Chrysogrim is a Tolkien reference? Next, you're going to tell me that Fist of Tolkis is a JoJo's reference. What? No way. I actually didn't know the Chrysogrim one, actually. But I'm not a Tolkien fan, so... Scylla was actually a thing from Greek mythology. Yeah, this game pulls from a lot of resources. Or a lot of, like, stuff overall. For its world and lore. Straight out of Odysseus, Odyssey. Whichever one. Odysseus is his Odyssey. Odysseus. Got him, bro. I can't believe you fell for the oldest trick in the book. I actually went back in time. I put Odysseus on the ship just so that way in the year 2022, I could tell you that you Odysseus. Oh my God. It was the perfect crime. The perfect setup. Dude, where's my relic? Whoa. Dark Armor is cool, and I probably actually should have picked it up. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because I went out of my way to break the stupid thing. And that's like actually one of the best usable additional armor. So the Valimway. Valimway is a Tolkien reference? Well, because they kept Valimway, even though it's spelled different. Ooh, no. For the Chrysogrim-esque weapons moving forward in the Symphony of the Night or Castlevania timeline. Because a lot of stuff that's named in Symphony of the Night gets renamed by the time that like Aria comes out. And then once Aria of Sorrow comes out, all of the names are kind of standardized. Stuff like Cthulhu no longer being Cthulhu and being named something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. Or no, they keep Cthulhu in, but they re-spell it, so it's spelled differently. I'm trying to think of other stuff, though. Oh, yeah, like Ring of Fëanor never shows back up. Why am I doing doo-doo damage? Hello? I feel like they should have died faster if I have a Varda on. Which I do, still. That's kind of crazy. Do I have a better weapon? I do, but it takes up an item slot, so I won't. Became Devil, Malachi stayed the same. That's what it was. Cthulhu became the Devil, and then Malachi was the one that stayed the same. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Legion became Legion instead of Grand Falloon. Stuff like that. They would have died faster if I got the Spirit Orb. Damn, true. Because then we could see the numbers. And we could do the math. Maybe next time. Bro, this angle. The cleanest angle of all time. Speaking of Ring of Fëanor, there it is. Which is better than Moonstone. So I'm going to go put that on. A lot of them is just changing to match the Japanese names. That actually makes a lot of sense. No, they're just trying to censor Symphony of the Night, dude. They're trying to censor me. They're trying to thought police Symphony of the Night, guys. We should get angry about this and then do nothing. Can you die, please? They're canceling SotN. Bro, I mean, when was the last time they released SotN? Other than when they released it on mobile like 3 years ago. Makes me think they're canceling SotN. Who's they, you say? Obviously, it's woke PC culture. I can't even say it with a straight face. Demon versus Nose Devil. That's like a regional thing, though, or a localization thing. Even though Nose Devil is in the game, it's in the game's files. It just doesn't, like, you just can't collect it. In Randomizer, Mouse added Nose Devil back into the game. Same with the Green Fairy. It's all the damn Twitters. Speaking of Twitter, if you have one and you want to make sure that SotN doesn't get canceled, make sure to follow me on Twitter. I don't really shout it out ever in videos, but if you made it this far and you have a Twitter, I feel like you could, a follow would be cool. Ah! I'm getting bullied. Oh, God. Oh, it's because I don't have enough Twitter followers. Help! They're making fun of me. They're like, you don't even have 1,000 Twitter followers. Let's bully him. Now I'm dying. I'm so glad I took the Ring of Ares off, by the way. Whoever suggested to take the Ring of Ares off, you literally saved the run because I would have died there. I think Nose Devil got reintroduced in the PSP port, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes? No? Does the Green Fairy do anything different? She gets angry and speaks Japanese. And I think she's the one that does the fairy song. At least in the PSP version. That's how that works, if I remember correctly. But I also haven't played the PSP version in such a long time. Are saves allowed during tomorrow's race? Yes. You're allowed to save the game, but you're only allowed to reload the save that you made within that race. So you can't just like load a different save and then beat the game, obviously. But I could save the game and then restart from that save if I like die or if I want to reset to a different spot. Yep. She is the superior fairy. True. I'm getting owned right now. No gravity boots. Still. Gravity boots would be so nice. I've never done that movement before. When am I playing Judgment again? I think I'm done playing Judgment. I played it for 2 separate streams, and that's like, unless when I upload those videos to YouTube, if they just blow up for no reason, and everybody's like, oh my god, Judgment is my favorite Castlevania game, please play more of this, then I'll play more. So I need you to, when I upload Judgment, if you want to see more, create 10,000 random accounts, view bomb the video, have them all subscribe during that one video, and then I'll become a Symphony or a Castlevania Judgment streamer. When's the race tomorrow? 4 p.m. EST. I don't know what that is in world time. Thank you for the Prime, Ringmaster. Speaking of Ringmaster and speaking of rings, I have a Elden Ring stream idea at some point that I want to do. I don't know how many of you guys are super into Elden Ring, but if you are, let me know. Because I'm a little nervous to do it because I feel like I'm going to play Elden Ring and everyone's going to be like, people leave and not want to watch the stream. So I'm kind of worried, but it's also kind of a cool idea. We'll see. I also just want to play Elden Ring again because it, like, unironically was my favorite game for the 3 months that it first came out, 2 months, I guess. I was super addicted to the game, and I just want to play it again. But the idea is that I play through Elden Ring, but every time I die, I spin a wheel, and the wheel has different punishments, like, in-game. Stuff like I have to drop my weapon and pick a new weapon as my main weapon. Stuff like restart the stats, like reset my stats. Stuff like that. I do love the Yorick. Yorick is one of my favorites. It's a wheel. Wheel of bullshit, if you will. Wheel of punishments, that works too. But yeah. Elden Ring stream. I want to do it. I don't know when, because it's going to take me a while. I kind of want to do all of Elden Ring in one stream. I think it's possible for me to beat Elden Ring. But the issue is if I die, it's going to make the game way harder. Like, some of the stuff that I have is like reset. It's like a 1% chance or less than 1% chance for me to restart the entire playthrough. So I think if I hit that, I'll just start over, obviously. But it might be something that takes multiple streams. I don't know. But if people are into it... Oh! I just got... I should be dead. Oh my god. I didn't know that Yorick's Japanese name was Soccer Boy. That is really freaking cool. Almost sub-hour. On a seed like this, that's actually really good. I feel like I played this well. Considering how bad this seed was at the start, well, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. To get to the point where I think I'm going to be at like an hour and like 30 seconds or something like that is going to be my final time. Oh, I don't have gravity boots. Never mind. It's going to be an hour and 69 minutes. I'm going to refill just because my health is low and I'm scared. I didn't bonk the way I wanted to? Change. Need Pat Sajak to narrate the stream for Wheel of Bullshit. I did a Wheel of something. It was called the Wheel of Terrible Ideas, I think. It was a stream that I did a couple of times. It was interesting. The issue is that the wheel wasn't implemented during the playthrough. It was just a wheel to decide what I was playing, which was fine, but it wasn't amazing. I feel like this is just a better iteration of that idea where I actually use the wheel. I don't even care, bro. I'm going all offense. I ain't getting hit. He says before immediate death. I'm sorry, why aren't you dead? Living on 1 HP, holy crap. No hit rando is a pretty good terrible idea. Yeah, it was. It was. The issue is those ideas, I could just do them instead of spinning a wheel. I feel like spinning the wheel does nothing. So, you made a lot of channel points that week. Yeah, you were guessing pretty good, yeah. You were on it for the guesses, so. Behold. What did I say about not taking damage, smiley face? If I just time it right, I'm invincible the whole time, so... If this doesn't one cycle, I'm never using this weapon again. Are you... I have a Varda and an Ares, and that didn't one cycle? I'm so glad I'm figuring this out right now, instead of in a tournament match. Are you serious? Where's my damage? Hello?
Go back whence you came.
Dude, the damage on that thing is terrible. Wow, I'm glad I found out that way. I thought the Asafuna was cracked. I thought it did dummy damage. Wow. He almost threw a race with Asafune. I'm never using Asafune again. Oh my, that banned. That weapon is banned from my lexicon. Still, we made it to the hour and 30-minute mark like I thought. So, honestly, outside of the Asafuna screwing us up, I think I played that pretty well. I think there are places where I could have done better, but I'm actually really proud of myself for routing the way that I did. It was at least unique and creative, even if it wasn't necessarily the best. Like I said, I think I routed that as well as I possibly could have. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate you for making it to the very end. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, check out the Patreon. You get access to a bunch of stuff for as little as $1. It's dope. It supports me. And once we hit the Patreon goal, we are doing a brand new tournament. And with that all said and done, thank you, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.